What's going on, everyone? Good morning and happy Easter to everyone who celebrates it. I hope you and your family have a fantastic day today. So, as you guys know, a YouTuber never sleeps. We have no such thing as holidays. Well, some of us have no such thing as holidays. So today we are going out. It is Sunday morning, obviously. We are headed out to some local car dealerships to check out what they got going on. I haven't made one of these videos in a very long time, so this should be a lot of fun. Now, there is a little bit of a mission that we're going to be doing in this video as well. I am actively looking for a replacement for the FRS. So I will be keeping an open mind to some of these other brands that we're going to see. It looks like we're going to hit the Dodge dealership, which means Chrysler, Jeep, Fiat, all the other ones. They have a lot. They got a lot of brands. We're going to go Dodge, probably Nissan, definitely Toyota, Ford, and Chevy. Now, what I like to do, even when I'm not in the market for anything, I like to go through and pick a couple cars from each brand that I like. So today, I'm going to try to aim for a car and a truck from each, okay? With Nissan, that's not really what you're going to get from me because there's only a couple that I like. So we'll figure it out as we go. But like I said, looking for a replacement for the FRS. One of the cars I talked about last night on my live stream, if you didn't catch it, was the Dodge Challenger Scat Pack, which I've been looking at lately. Probably not realistic. You guys know I change my mind every 5 minutes, but why not go out and check them out? So along with me here, please comment below the video and let me know what vehicles from each brand you would like to drive or own if you couldn't own a Toyota, because I know a lot of you guys are Toyota loyalists, but sometimes it's fun to look elsewhere and just see what they offer out there. So stay tuned and I will be back when we hit our first destination. So here we are at Lester Glenn, Dodge, Chrysler, Jeep, Fiat, the whole world. I don't know, they got a lot of brands. So here's car number one. This is a Charger, and I'm not really into the Charger too much, but look at this front end. Very sweet looking car. You know what? It's not that bad. Got a little family feel to it. I don't know. I think if I was to buy one today and it was going to be the replacement for the Fiat, it would be this guy right here. Look at this thing. TA. I don't think there's a window sticker in it, but this thing's sick. I gotta take a picture of this. This just looks like muscle and power. Can't get enough of this one. I like the yellow on the front. Okay, no sticker on it, but I'm gonna guess 45 to 47,000. But yeah, so far this is the winner. So remember this one, guys. I love the classic look of the Challenger. That's the thing. They really brought it back to the old muscle era. It's definitely a big salute to the retro. So this here is a 2018 Ram 1500 Sport Night Edition. It's got some aftermarket wheels and tires. Look like they had a little fun with it. Got some dirt. But for a Ram, this thing is sick. Very sweet looking truck here. See, with the Ram, for me, I like the smaller back window. Kind of like the double cab Tundra. I like the look of that a lot more than the full cab for sure. And here's your Ram selection they have here. Pretty standard sport Rams, nothing crazy. Nothing of interest to me on this end. This is pretty sweet. I like how they black them out. Ram does a good job with just blacking things out. They have packages that are affordable with everything. No chrome. You guys know I'm a fan of no chrome. I guess you could buy a police car today if you wanted to. That'd be pretty cool, huh? And here we have the new Jeep JL, which looks pretty good. This looks like just a regular Sport. I like it a lot. You know what I love about it? I love the slanted grille. That's my favorite part. If I was to buy one of these, it would have to be a Rubicon. Could be silver. I like silver a lot. It would have to be the Unlimited, the bigger one, the 4-door, because I could not deal with the 2-door like last time. But definitely a sweet looking truck. I'm a fan. Alrighty, just leaving Lester Glenn. Jeep, Dodge, Ram, Chrysler, Fiat. All the other stuff I forgot. You know, it looked like they didn't have a huge selection like usual when I come through here. Probably doing pretty good on sales around these parts. The Lester Glenn Auto Group dealerships really do a great job with sales, so high five to them. The winner of that dealership for me has got to be that TA Challenger. That thing's pretty sweet. Nothing I can afford probably. I looked at the Scat Pack because the Scat Pack has 485 horsepower, 6.4 liter Hemi, which is cool. But you know, the price range was still under 40,000, so that was pretty cool. I'm pretty sure that car there The TA is going to be mid 40s to high 40s, but still very cool. They had one JL. They might have had a second JL that was very base model. I couldn't really tell. They didn't have a rhyme or reason to their dealership like they usually do. It seemed very spread out. There were some Jeeps over here, there were some Jeeps over there. The problem is the Wrangler, they're still making the JK right now along with the JL because sales are so good, so they want to be able to meet the customer's needs. So now we're heading over to Gateway Toyota. Now we're going to see what they have here. Now I feel like I'm back home because when I go to these other dealerships, I feel foreign. Like I know the entire Toyota lineup like the back of my hand. Over there, I'm guessing a lot, so I don't want to guess anymore. This is going to be the real deal. We'll get over here. We'll look at some Tundras, Tacomas, Camrys. You guys know what we look at over here. And like I said, I know this like the back of my hand, so it won't be an issue. All right, I guess we should start where the heart is. Toyota Tundra 2018. This looks like a TRD SR5 as we walk up double cab. Guys, if you're looking at a Tundra and it's your first Tundra, this is where you start. SR5 TRD gives you everything you need, gives you some Bilstein shocks, give you some skid plates, sweet TRD wheels, all-terrain tires. 2018, you get the TSS. Again, I'm sorry about the noise. Got a huge road behind me and some wind all around me. You get the LED heads, the fogs, you get the sweet grille nowadays. Like I said, Toyota Safety Sense. This I could talk about for days. And your price range is pretty good because right now you're probably looking, and we will go around to the sticker, I'm guessing 38, 39 grand. You get this one has color keyed bumper, has the blind spot monitoring, has the parking sensors all around it. So this is a little extra add-on package. This might be a little more. Whoa, 45.3. Okay, this is a lot of money. This is a lot of money. So again, if you're looking to start in the Tundra world, maybe get this without the safety and convenience package. Don't get the blind spot monitoring and the parking sensors and all that. This would be a lot cheaper, but I strongly suggest the parking sensors and the blind spot monitoring. It makes quite a difference when you're in a big vehicle like this and there's small cars next to you. For everyone flipping out about the 2019 Corolla hatchback, this is the 2018 Toyota Corolla IM. So this is pretty much the same thing. Of course, the 2019 has, you know, different grille, stuff like that. But if you don't feel like waiting, there's plenty to offer in this car. It has a little bit of everything. All I say, and I will continue to say about these cars for Toyota with the hatchback, they need to put a bigger motor in it or throw some turbos on it and compete with the GTIs and the STs, Focus ST, all that kind of thing. People would buy this car. I'm telling you right now. A lot of you guys always ask about the Sequoia. Well, here it is. This one looks like an SR5. Let's see if I'm right. I am right. Oops, excuse me. But you still get the LED front headlights, fog lights, very good looking grille. This is a big vehicle. This is like for a huge family. For me, for Michelle, if we were doing anything, it would be RAV4 or Highlander. This is just too big for us. And moving on down the line, I don't have to keep shutting the camera off. Here we go with some Tacomas, which people are not happy with the transmissions and the power delivery in the Tacomas, but it's still a good looking truck. They have plenty of options here at Gateway. Again, it looks like it was a really good sales day for a lot of these dealerships over this past week and weekend, end of the month. So they probably pushed a lot of tin right out the door. You get your 4Runner, love the 4Runner. Standard Tacoma. This is your work fleet truck Tacoma, or excuse me, Tundra right here. This is a nice one, TRD. Off-road. This is the premium. I'm a big fan of these. Tell me what you think about this right now. Pause the video, go below me. What do you think about the TRD off-road premium? I would love to know. Then you get your limited, then you get your SR5 non-premium. This is the kind of base model. Then we're down to the Tundras again. This is your SR5 TRD double cab. This also has the blind spot monitoring and parking sensors. And the way you know, folks, if you don't know, see these little black dots, and the bumper in the back is color keyed. That's how you know. It's the secret of the pros right there. Here we have a limited double cab, TRD off-road. This is what I would get right here. This is a little bit of everything. You can't get a moonroof or anything on a double cab, but if I was to do it all over again and I wasn't spending $80,000, that's the winner right there. You get the JBL sound system in most of them. It's optional in this, but I love the looks of the limited. Let's try to go inside. I don't know if you could see in the window well. I'd have to delete some chrome, of course. Let me not hit my face here. Okay. So they did the dash. See, you can't see it, but there's wood trim. Now in 2017, the wood trim was like a bright, was like a bright kind of wood, and it just didn't match with the rest of the truck half the time. So what they did was they made it more of a darker wood, almost like a simulated grain wood, but it's dark, and I like it. So way to go. My father has it in his 2018 as well. moving on down the line, few more Tundras. Then we get into the minivans, and I'm not going to talk about minivans forever, but have you ever seen a minivan with a nose that was that awesome? I got to be honest with you, that's a pretty sweet looking nose for a minivan. Now, I personally would never drive one. I would never let Michelle drive one, but I'm telling you, for a minivan, this would have to be the one. So on this side, we got RAV4s coming up to the Highlanders. A lot of Highlanders, a lot of RAV4s, but there's spaces, and there's always vehicles in these spaces. That's how I know they did well. But we're coming up to the Camrys, and they don't have an XSE V6 here, but they do have a ton of Camrys. Like I said, if you're looking for a particular vehicle and you go to your local dealership and they don't have the one you want, they could always order the one you want. Don't forget that. A lot of these vehicles will order vehicles as per what their area is interested in. So if you go around here, you're gonna see a lot of SR5 TRD off-road Tundras. You're gonna see a lot of the luxury edition Camrys or a lot of the lower level Camrys. XSE V6, you're not gonna see a bunch of them on really any lot, but here you are down in the Corolla range. So we're heading back to the beginning. Now, Gateway is an awesome dealership. It's humongous. Toyota. Oh yeah. So over here where I parked, it's just nothing but used. So they have a ton of used inventory if you're looking for that too. Check them out. GatewayToyota.com. They're good people. All right, we are leaving Gateway Toyota and we are headed to Ford next, which will be a little bit of a ride because I got to do like 8 turnarounds because they don't let you do lefts in New Jersey. Probably because of the reason why I dealt with the other day when I almost got hit. So I got a little bit of a ride here, but what I will say about Toyota and this dealership particularly is I probably picked the worst day in the world to do this because it seems like all of these dealerships are depleted. Like they had a great sales day yesterday, last day of the month on a Saturday before Easter. So they look like they were pushing some cars out the door. There's a lot of empty spaces, but overall, Gateway usually has a very full, very good selection, and they still do, but they were missing a couple trucks that were there the other day that I really wanted to show you guys. One was the 1794 TRD that I was checking. You know what I just realized? I just went the wrong way. I just went the wrong way. I thought I was further down this road than I was. Yeah, that shows my local ignorance right there. But anyway, so Gateway Toyota, usually a very full dealership. Really wanted to show you that 1794 TRD. Was there the other day, was not there today. So that was unfortunate. But like I said, they have a ton of SR5 TRDs. If you're looking to get into a Tundra and don't want to spend $1 million, that's the answer right there. I'm telling you, I've had a bunch of SR5 TRDs. You can't really go wrong. So check them out. I can't believe I forgot to do this, but I had to pick some winners from that dealership. So I'm going to go with that TRD Off-Road Premium 4Runner. That was really sweet. And as far as a car, they didn't have the XSE V6, which is what I would go for. So I will leave it at that. But there were a lot of sweet Tundras there. I guess if I had to pick a Tundra winner, it would be that limited double cab TRD. Now we're at Lester Glenn Chevy. I know I said Ford, but I forgot about the order. I messed up, guys. I owe you 10 push-ups. So now we're actually across the street from Gateway Toyota. Chevy, there's not much here that I like. There's a couple trucks that we're going to look at down the way here. If I was going to get a Colorado, it would be the ZR. What is it, ZR2? I always mess that up. I always call it a ZR1. But I would get that. I mean, I don't hate the Colorado, but the ZR2 is a sweet looking truck. This is pretty. I love this about this dealership. Specifically this dealership, they always put big lifts and tires on their vehicles and sell them like that. You know, if you want to get into a truck and don't feel like doing all of the work yourself and you just want to get in, they do it for you. But my friends, you will pay 60 grand. And a lot of the times the truck are pretty base model and they just put the big lifts on it. But overall, there's not much here that that sparks my eye. I think Chevy's my least favorite truck. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'd like a Corvette, but I can't really afford 90 grand for a Corvette. So, it looks like a lot of fleet and work trucks, a lot of LTs, which, don't get me wrong, some of these are great values. I know there's a big Chevy following out there, but nothing too crazy. Got some blacked out wheels here. Silverado, sweet, I guess. Just not really my taste. The SUVs, these are the big boys over here. Oh, hold on. Looks like we might have found a gem. So I'll keep the camera rolling, but it's a nice dealership. A lot of these dealerships I'm taking you to today are really nice. Here we have the Colorado that I would accept, ZR2, which I totally forgot the name, and I'm thankful that that confirms I was right. Comes with the beefy tires, better suspension, cut off front bumper. Love it. Oh, this is the diesel one. Don't see these around here often. $47,800, and then they give you this. This is the add-ons. It's actually $49,600. Pinstripe, $600. Fabric and leather protection, $600. Door edge guard, $600. Nitrogen filled tires, $40. The subtotal for the options, $18,2495 and $49. So basically $50,000 for this. Nah. I would never get the diesel either. I know a lot of you are diesel guys, and here's a vet. So as per the sign here, it was $95,250 and now $79,945. That might be a deal if you're looking for one. There's another sweet vet back there with blue seats. I'm not going anywhere near that thing. I don't want to end up tripping, falling into it. But sweet, they got a Camaro. I don't care for that at all. That thing over there is pretty sweet. I wonder what the price is of this one. It's got to be high. I can't see the price. Oh wait, it's 85 grand. Sweet car. And that is a Grand Sport. So like I said, for Chevy, it would have to be the ZR2. I guess that's pretty sweet. I like the look of it, very aggressive. Looks like it could hold its own. I don't personally think I would want the Duramax diesel. I'd rather just the gas engine. I'm not really a diesel guy, but who knows? Who knows what I would do? I like to live by the seat of my pants, you know? As far as the car goes, you know, I always like Corvettes. I do. I really do like Corvettes. But I feel like if you can't do it hardcore, don't do it at all. Like, I wouldn't want a base model Corvette. I feel like at that point, I might as well just go get myself, you know, like one of those Challengers we were just looking at or something like that. But as far as what is it, that dealership right there, that ZR2 is the winner for me. As far as a car, I guess I'll take that Grand Sport with the black, with the gray and blue on it, but it would never happen. So we are actually pulling into Ford right now. Ford, always here, this Ford, it's called Downs Ford, again, Toms River, New Jersey. Always has a pretty decent selection, and it looks like they do right now. That doesn't mean they had a bad sales day, but they're always loaded with cars. So I'm gonna make my own parking spot, and we will look at the F-150s, and I guess the Mustangs. I hope they have a good selection of those. Yeah, it looks like they had a good sales day here too. Never empty. So I gotta say one thing about the F-150s. I do love the nose. If I was to buy an F-150 though, it would have to be packaged exactly the way I want it. And the one thing with Ford that I always shake my head at is, I know this sounds stupid to some people, but they have way too many options. Like, it would have to be, I don't know, probably a Lariat FX4. It would need to be in the gray. I would want the 3.5 EcoBoost. Those are the things that I would want. This is a pretty big lot, so I'm gonna try to find, they're really out of F-150s if that's it, unless they move them all, because usually they're all right back by the FRS there. Well, I found the Mustangs, and I like the Mustang a lot. I always have. My father had a bunch of GT50s growing up. That's nice. Would I ever buy one? I don't know, but see, I like this, guys. I like the orange. I'm weird like that. I'd probably own that for 2 days and then get over the color, kind of like the Wrangler. This would probably be the color I get if I was ever to get it, right here, the dark blue. Sweet looking 5.0. This is perfect right here. There's not too much on it to where it's ugly. It's kind of the thing that I feel about the Type R. I think the Type R is a great idea, but I think it looks too weird for me. So let's get over here. They park these cars so tight. I would never want to be that guy. So it's 44,775. 2018 coupe. It's the 5-liter 10-speed automatic transmission. I love the dash setup in these cars. You come see something and it changes your heart. I love it. This is a maybe right here for me. Oh, good Lord. Oh, I don't know how I missed it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am walking to a Raptor and my life just changed. Okay, up close and personal time. Oh yeah, that's nice. Yeah, I'd take this. I'm guessing this is a used one. We shall see. This is 28. No, this is brand new. 71,135. I wonder what the real price is on this. They do major, I'm trying to see if it has a sunroof. It's so freaking tall. They do major price adjustments on these things. Look at this. Oh, listen guys, I know a lot of you aren't Ford people, but this thing is sweet. This thing is a fully loaded beast right here. And if it was sticker 71, the Tundra that I have, the Platinum Pro, is actually more money than this right now. So what do you think of this? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. One day I will own one of these things, I'm telling you right now. There's a lot of traffic sound because the road is literally right behind me. So I'll just let you feast your eyes. Yeah, so we don't have to talk about the winner at Downs Ford. This is going to be the winner for me. I should probably take some pictures too. So this doesn't have the moonroof. It's not a make or break. I can't tell if it has the moonroof because they do like a... Oh, it does have a moonroof, but it's the power slide, like the full actual panoramic. 71.1 is very good for this vehicle, but I'm telling you right now, I bet you there's a price bump on this 2018 Raptor. What do you guys think? I want some real thoughts here. Spray and bed liner, very cool. Time for some pictures of this thing. I also found a Roush Edition F-150, which looks like a lot of cosmetic, and you get an exhaust on the end, sweet wheels and tires, $67,000. Roush graphics, pretty sweet, but if it came down to this or that, I'm picking that, the Raptor. Well, here's one I didn't expect to see, Focus RS. I'm not really into this, but I know a lot of people are. So this is a hatchback Focus with a bigger engine. A lot of cool stuff going on. 42070. I wonder if that's the actual price or if they mark these puppies up too. But it's got a lot of cool stuff in it. It is a stick, ladies and gentlemen. I think they only sell this one in stick. I could be wrong. Ford people, let me know. Sweet car though. If you're into this, this is the one to get. My buddy has an ST that he's building up to be something like this, but save the time. Brembo brake package on there. Sweet car. Got the wing on the back. Yeah, hatchback city right here. Now, this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about that Toyota should go after in the hatchback market. Put a bigger engine in, throw some turbos in it, throw some cool graphics, body kit, all that stuff. People will buy. All right, we are leaving the Ford dealership, and I gotta say, I am pretty happy with some of the stuff I found here. Wow, that Raptor, guys. Like, I'm a big fan of that Raptor. I'm not afraid to tell anybody that. Oh yes, I am the Tundra dude, and I will always have a Tundra, but I am an automotive enthusiast, and I've always thought the Raptor was fantastic. Great idea, great looking truck, great looking package. For 71 grand, that truck completely makes sense. The problem is the what do they call it? The market adjustment that they do on that truck is insane. So it says 71 grand, but you really might be paying $90,000 for it, which to me is total BS, and I would never do that. Even with the TRD Pros, some dealerships would, you know, make you pay 7-8 grand over MSRP. I'm not doing that. Okay, if I had to pay MSRP for, you know, the Raptor or a TRD Pro Tundra or a 4Runner, that's cool. But don't give me that market adjustment crap. I don't believe in that at all. MSRP, suggested retail price. You pay that, done deal. That's how you keep your customers happy. Now, there is one of my followers, Bodyguard56, I believe is his number on the end of his Bodyguard name. He's a good man, good follower. Bodyguard, happy Easter to you and your family. He is looking and has been looking for a Shelby. He wants a Shelby Cobra. He has the money, but they're trying to charge him 10 grand over MSRP, and he's not having that. He's like me. That's not fair. So he's going to hold off, and Ford may lose a sale here because of it. So, you know, that's kind of the thing that I can't stand about stuff like that. But if I had to pick two vehicles there, I will say, obviously, the Raptor for show. And I really like that GT50 Mustang that was in the navy blue. That was really nice as well. I don't know if I'd ever buy a Mustang though, guys, I'll be honest with you. I'm not sure. I'd have to test drive one and see what's up. If I was going into that muscle car type thing, it would probably still be the 6.4 Hemi Challengers, Scat Pack, TA 392, whatever they're called. So ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our dealership Easter run of the day. I think it was very successful. We saw a lot of cool cars. It's always good to look at some of the other brands too. You know, if you're a loyalist to any brand, doesn't have to be Toyota, sometimes you got to get outside the box and see what everyone else is offering to make your experience of your product better. Or when you do your surveys for the product that you like, you can actually write down stuff that'll help. For instance, if you're a Tundra owner and you wish the Tundra had more tech in it, you go look at the Ford F-150, which is probably the most tech truck on the planet right now, and see what they offer on that and kind of use that as your baseline. Now, obviously, every vehicle has something that they go after more than others, and as we always say about Toyota, the Tundra is all about resale reliability. For the Ford F-150, they're all about innovation. They're the #1 selling truck in America, so they keep going with what works, and I don't blame them at all. Once again, I'm a huge automotive enthusiast. I don't pick brands left and right. Like, I don't sit here and say, you know, of course I am a Toyota guy, don't get me wrong, but I'm not gonna knock on other brands because everyone has something to offer out there for everyone. And that's the best part of the United States of America and Canada, is we have options, people. But I feel like it was a great dealership run. I think at the end of the day, my two favorites, if I had to say my two favorites in all dealerships, for truck, we're gonna go with that Ford Raptor for sure. For car, I'm gonna go with that TA 392 Challenger we saw. That was a sweet looking car. It actually was black. It looked to be black, and it had like a matte black hood though. That's that classic Mopar look. And I always say to people, if I was to ever buy a classic car, it would be probably, you know, a 1971 Dodge Charger RT, something along those lines. I'm a big Mopar old school muscle car fan. So the fact that the Challenger looks very retro and kind of has a lot of its old flares to it, I give it a lot of credit and a lot of love. Now, it's Easter Sunday, and I appreciate all of you watching this video today, because I know you probably got a lot going on, family over. I hope I didn't interrupt anything, and if I did, I apologize. But you got to explain to them that you're huge fans of the channel and you got to watch every day. I'm just kidding. Like I said, I don't take days off, and today should prove that for you. Figured I would take a little ride around the dealerships, show you what we got. I'd love to hear your opinion. Once again, I thank you for watching, especially because it's Easter Sunday. Happy Easter to you and your family. And this is one of those times where I get a little mushy on you, and I tell you, I thank you so much for your ongoing support. There's some of you that have been here for a long time. We're just about to 2 years this channel has been alive. Some of you have been here from the beginning. Some of you have been here for a while, and some of you are just stopping in for the first time, and I appreciate you, and I do everything I can to give you not only information about the Tundra or Toyota, but about other vehicles as well, so we can learn and grow and appreciate what everyone has to offer. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification so you can see anytime I post a video. 7-day-a-week channel, guys. We do videos every day, except on our live stream days, which are Wednesday and Saturday night, and I also do some pop live streams. That is why it's very important to hit the notification bell as well. But I hope all of you have a great Sunday. I hope all of you have a great happy Easter. And also, if you're on Instagram, check me out, because later on I'm going to be partying with family, so you may see some pictures pop up. Why not? But if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, Twitter and Instagram at TundraDude34, TundraDude34@gmail.com. Hit me below the video. I want to hear what you guys think about all this potential car shopping we did today. So have a good one, folks.